Right, this time we're going to create a single channel for a reverb send. We've got some vocals and a piano track up here. We'll just have a look at what we can do there. Just going to get rid of that clean guitar track. Now, we look at the mixer. Actually, it's easier to see exactly what's going on. So in the mixer, what we're going to do is, I'm just going to close down that. We're going to create an auxiliary send track. Okay, so go to the track menu and select New Stereo Auxiliary Input and click on Create. Okay, so this auxiliary channel that we've created here, we're going to name reverb just by double clicking down here and typing reverb like that. Okay, and then we're going to insert the reverb processor we want using the insert point up here. So we'll use, I've only got the reverb on this computer, so we'll just put in that reverb. We're going to change that to about 1.4 seconds or something. And make it a plate as well. There we go, 1.4 seconds. Okay, just close that down. It's important as well that the mix control here is up at 100%. We'll be able to adjust the overall reverb level individually on the tracks in a second. Okay, so let's look at putting reverb on the piano and the vocals here. Now we can do this very simply and very quickly. If we hold down the Alt key on the keyboard and click here on the sends, the first send, we'll send it down bus 1 and 2 like this, and we'll see that the buses come up on each of the channels. Now don't worry about it in the guitar channel just now. We do have to turn it off in the reverb channel, however, so just turn that to no send, otherwise you might end up sending the reverb back to itself, and that can be a little bit noisy to say the least. What I will do here is if I hold down the command key, hang on, I'll just show you the key I'm holding here. That's the command key there, or the Apple key it's sometimes known as. As I touch on the sends, you'll see we get the auxiliary sends, each of the auxiliary sends. Now if you're in the studios, you can use the flip control and that'll turn the faders into these auxiliary sends. But just now what I'm doing is I'm turning these faders up to get reverb on these channels. You'll hear, however, we still don't have reverb.
Get it out of my head. I can't.
Okay, because these are sending down bus 2, but the reverb channel isn't receiving from bus 1 and 2 yet. So let's just click where it says no input and select bus 1 and 2. And now those buses are sending that information from those channels down to the reverb channel, and we now have magically reverb.
And let it I need to think of something else instead.
So there's a piano with reverb on it like that. Now the piano's stereo, so I'm just going to pan them like that so that bus 1 is receiving the left hand signal and bus 2 the right hand signal. And just stop there. So that's how we create an auxiliary send. We could do that as many times nearly as we want. Just go track, new, stereo, aux input, create. So this one here could be for something different, could be for delay. So let's just type delay. But this time it wants to receive its input from a different bus. So we'll use bus 3 and 4 this time, and now all we have to do is change the sends up here. So what we do is we can use command click again, so you see the command button being pressed down, and go to send B this time, and this time we will just click on it to get the send up, and this time click on the Alt and we'll send that down bus 3 and 4 like that, and you can see they come up. Now we haven't assigned a delay here. Again, we'll just erase that one, get rid of that send on that channel there. All we have to do is set up a delay. Here's our medium delay like that. There's the delay times there. Just close that plugin down. It's receiving its input from bus 3 and 4, so now should have delay on these things as well. You hear the delay on the piano? Okay, so now we have delay as an auxiliary send as well. This saves CPU power because there's no demand on the CPU for a whole load of reverbs, and it also meets our mixes nice and uncluttered because we'll only use one reverb. Okay.